Have you ever wondered how websites keep you logged in and secure, even across different pages, without constantly asking for your credentials? It is a fundamental aspect of maintaining a seamless yet safe online experience, and a robust security measure lies at its core. Session ID rotation functions by regularly replacing a user's session identifier with a new, distinct one during an active session. Its primary purpose is to significantly reduce the risk of session-related attacks, ensuring that even if an attacker manages to obtain an old session ID, it quickly becomes useless. The core mechanism behind session ID rotation is proactive invalidation. Imagine your session ID as a temporary key to your online account. By regularly exchanging this key for a new one, you limit the window of opportunity for an attacker to use a compromised key. This is a crucial defense against threats like session fixation, where an attacker tricks a user into logging in with a predetermined session ID, and session hijacking, where an attacker seizes an active, authenticated session. By constantly rotating the ID, you make it more difficult for an attacker to maintain control over a stolen session, rendering their efforts ineffective. Practically, session ID rotation is most commonly triggered at significant points during a user's interaction with a web application. The most critical moment for rotation is immediately after a user successfully logs in. This ensures that any session ID that might have been established prior to authentication, perhaps even one planted by an attacker, is promptly replaced with a fresh, secure identifier. It can also occur after any change in user privileges, such as an administrator elevating their access rights. In some highly secure applications, session IDs might even rotate periodically, for instance, every few minutes, to further narrow the window for potential exploits. Implementing session ID rotation adds a vital layer of defense by directly combating the effectiveness of session fixation and session hijacking attacks. Session fixation occurs when an attacker forces a user to use a specific session ID, which the attacker then tries to use themselves. Session hijacking is when an attacker successfully obtains an active session ID and impersonates the legitimate user. By generating a new ID and invalidating the old one at key moments, the system ensures that any old or potentially compromised identifier cannot be used by an unauthorized party. This makes it a foundational component of secure session management, much like using secure HTTP-only and same-site cookies. In essence, session ID rotation provides a dynamic shield against unauthorized access, safeguarding user sessions by making stolen identifiers short-lived and ineffective. It systematically enhances the resilience of an application's authentication system, ensuring that user interactions remain as private and secure against common and persistent online threats.
If this helps you code smarter, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.